Good morning, my dear student. Welcome you in all online class of Bal Sadhana Group of Institution. Myself, Parveen Chaudhary, TGT Social Science in Bal Sadhana Public School. And yesterday we discussed about the Gupta Empire and the Gupta rulers, founders Chandragupta, Srigupt, Ghatotkacha, Chandragupta, and Samundragupta. Ten, Gupta dynasty come into existence after the Sat in 275 AD. So today we will learn and discuss about the Chandragupta second or Chandragupta, Vikramaditya, Kumargupta, Mahendraditta, and Skandagupta, and the later Gupta rulers, and about the Gupta cultural achievement and about the society in the Gupta Empire. So today I teach you about Gupta Empire. So let's start our topic. First, I give you basic introductions about the Gupta Empire. The founder of Gupta Empire was Sri Gupta in 275 AD. 275 AD. After Sri Gupta, its son Ghatotkacha sat on the throne, and after Ghatotkacha, Chandragupta first become the ruler, and Chandragupta adopted the title of Maharaja Dhiraj. Chandragupta sat upon throne in 320 AD, and he ruled till 335 AD. After the Chandragupta, his son Samudra Gupta became the ruler in 335 AD, and he ruled till to 380 AD. After Samundragupta, his son Chandragupta second become the ruler of Magad. So today I will teach you about Chandragupta Maurya and next ruler Kumargupta, and next Skandagupta, and later Gupta emperor ruler. And about the cultural achievement and about a society in the Gupta Empire. So first I come on the topic of Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta second was a son of Samudragupta. He also mentioned as Devraj. Devraj or Devgupta. He is also mentioned as Devraj and Devgupta. He expanded his empire through military campaigns and matrimonial alliances. Through matrimonial alliances, in the first military campaigns, he got victory on Gujarat and Malwa and defeated the Shak. Through matrimonial alliances, he married his daughter Prabhavati to Vakata king Rudra Sena. Through matrimonial alliances, he married his daughter Prabhavati to Vakata king Rudra Sena. And after death of Rudra Sena, he put her younger son on the throne on Vakata Empire and become the actual monarchs. Chandragupta II was also known as Chandragupta Vikramaditya. He was one of the most powerful emperor of Gupta Empire in India. Chandragupta II conquered Malwa and Gujarat through his military campaigns, and he made second capital Ujjain. He made his second capital as Ujjain. Its first capital was same as Patliputra. And after the victory over Shak, he adopted the title of Vikramaditya. The titles first adopted by the ruler of Ujjain in 53 BC. The Vikramaditya title was adopted first by Ujjain ruler in 53 BC on the basis of Chandragupta II got victory over Shak and adopted the title of विक्रमादित्य. So Chandragupta second was the son of Samudragupta. Time period of Chandragupta 380 AD to 413 AD. He was also mentioned as Devraj or Devgupta. He expanded his empires through military campaigns and matrimonial alliances. Through military campaigns, he got victory over Gujarat and Malwa, and through the matrimonial alliances, he captured the Wakatak Empire, and he married his daughter to Wakatak rulers Rudra Sen. Chandragupta II, also known as Chandragupta Vikramaditya. Vikramaditya is a title, and these titles adopt after got victory over Shak. He was one of the most powerful emperor of Gupta Empire in India. From 38 AD to 409 AD, he subjugated Gujarat. From 388 to 409, he continued attacked on Gujarat, north region of Mumbai, Saurashtra and Western India and Malwa, and he captured all the state. After the successful, and he made its capital at Ujjain. Chandragupta II daughter Prabhavati was married to the powerful Wakatak ruler Rudrasen II. Chandragupta have defeated the Western Kshatrap led by Rudra Simha. I discussed you. Chandragupta adopted a titles of Vikramaditya after got victory over Shak. Then same Chandragupta have defeated the Western Kshatrap known as Shak, led by these Western Kshatrap led by Rudra Simha third, and captured the Malwa and Gujarat. He controlled a vast empires from the north of Ganga to the mouth of Indus River. Means its empire expanded from river Ganga, means present Bengal, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and till to Indus River, means present Pakistan, and from north Pakistan to the mouth of Narmada River, and from Pakistan to Narmada River. Narmada rivers means present Madhya Pradesh. Patliputra continued to be the capital of his empire, but Ujjain too became a sort of second capital. Chandragupta II also started producing silver coin in the western territories. Means Chandragupta II started silver coin in the western territories. One most thing, Chandragupta II adopted the title of Vikramaditya, which had been first used by Ujjain ruler in 57 BC as a mark of victory over Shakas. And one most thing, in the Chandragupta II court, 9 gems were present. These were Kalidas, Amar Singh, Dhanvantri, Ghatak Para, Vettal Bhatt, Kespanka, Sanku, Brahmin, Varuchi. And Kalidas, great poet, Vramir, great astrologers, Vetal, musician, Sanku, astronomers, Dhanvantri, a good surgeon. So in the Chandragupta court, these gems were present. Now we come on next topic, Kumargupta Mahendraaditya. Its rule started from 414 to 455. Kumargupta succeeded by his father Chandragupta II. Kumargupta, also known as Mahendraaditya, he was an able ruler and retained the West Empire. Means Kumargupta was an able ruler and he maintained the West Empire of Chandragupta II, Samudragupta and Chandragupta I. He didn't any attack on Shak, Hun and other empire. He believed to be the founder of Nalanda University. He is believed to be the founder of Nalanda University. Nalanda University is great university at that times. Many foreigners come in the university for learning. In the last day of his reign, he had to face the revolt of Pushyamitra. Pushyamitra, not Pushyamitra Sung. Pushyamitra was a Hun attackers. Hun invader. But he was success, and he was succeeded by Skand Gupta. Next, after Kumargupta, main thing in the Kumargupta, first he also known as Mahendraaditya. He was founder of Nalanda University. Means in the examinations one marks questions come, who is the founder of Nalanda University, then your answer is Kumargupta Mahendraaditya. And in last days of his reign, he had faced to control Pushyamitra. Pushyamitra is a invader of Hun tribe, and he was succeeded by his son Skand Gupta. Skand Gupta. Now, Skand Gupta, who succeeded Kumargupta first, was perhaps the last powerful Gupta monarch. To consolidate his position, he had to fight the Pushyamitra. Means in last day of his reign, which Kumargupta had faced the revolt of Hunas, and in the starting Skandgupta had fight to the Pushyamitra and face Hun invasion. However, Skandgupta was successful in throwing the Hun back. Means at least Skandgupta was successful in throwing this Hun back. According to the Junagadh inscription, Skandgupta renovated the Sudarshan Lake built by the Mauryans. According to Junagadh inscriptions, Skand renovated the Sudarshan Lake, and the Sudarshan, first I discussed you, Sudarshan Lake was constructed by Ashok, and after that he renovated by Rudra Daman first, and In the Gupta period, he constructed or renovated by Skand Gupta in 467 AD. This information we get from silver coin issued by Skand Gupta. Skand Gupta renovated this Sudarshan lake in 467 AD. Now, next, last day or last ruler, later Gupta rulers, last day of Gupta empire. Purugupta was a son of Kumar Gupta. First, ruled for some times and was succeeded by his son Buddhagupta from 477 AD to 495. Buddhagupta was succeeded by his brother Narsimhagupta. After Narsimhagupta, his son Kumargupta III and grandson Vishnugupta. Means after the Skandagupta, Purugupta, Buddhagupta, Narsimhagupta and Kumargupta III and Vishnugupta rule. The Guptas continue rule till about 550 AD. Now, cultural achievement of Gupta dynasty. Gupta rule is regarded as the golden period in Indian history. Gupta rule is regarded as a golden period in Indian history because the Gupta ruler gave a directions to the Indian astronomy, mathematics, trade, commerce, meteorological and architectures, paintings in different sector. They gave importance. Gupta ruler were followers of Vedic religion. Means Gupta ruler were follower of Hinduism. Along with this, they they supported the Buddhism and Jainism also. In the Gupta Empire, Samundragupta and Kumargupta performed the Ashwamedh Yagna. Ashwamedh Yagna I discussed before. Chinese, one important thing, Chinese travels Faiyan visited during the rule of Chandragupta II. Chinese travelers Faiyan visited India during the rule of Chandragupta II. In the Gupta Empire, the burden of taxes was very less or low. Sanskrit was official language in the Gupta court. Kalidas, Visakhadat, Amar Singh were present in the Gupta period. Vramir and Brahmagupta were also present in Gupta period. Ramayana, Mahabharata and Manu Samhita were created during this period. Great mathematician Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Vramir contributed in the development of mathematics and astrology. Decimal system was invented in this period. First decimal system was invented in the Gupta period. Later the decimal system go out Europe through the travelers and foreigners. Next, iron pillar, the proof of architectures, paintings, meteorological, some caves of Ajanta done in this period. So according to on the basis of this iron pillar situated in the Mehroli, Delhi, proof of architectures, paintings, painting on caves of Ajanta, metallurgical, and on this basis we say that Gupta rule as a golden period in Indian history. Gupta rule is golden period in Indian history. Now, next topic, Gupta society. In the Gupta period, society was divided into four parts: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. The work of Brahmin was yajna, charity, and teaching, priest, and Brahmin occupied the highest place in the society. Kshatriya, the work of Kshatriya protect the nation. Vaishya, the work of Vaishya trade and commerce, while the Shudra was provider of service to the society. I repeat again, Brahmin occupied the highest place in the Gupta society. Study, teaching, performance of yajna, charity, and accepting lamb and were their duties. Kshatriya, the duty of Kshatriya was to protect the kingdom and the state. The task of Vaishya was to practice and commerce, trade and commerce, while the Shudra was provider service provided to the society. Next, women had important place in the society. Women had important place in the society. Women had an important place in the society. Well system or parda system was not prevalent. Eight type of marriage were prevalent. The practice of swayamvara was also in trend. In case of not having son, the wife had right to control the husband property. And one thing, female education was in trend also, and there was a no veil or parda system. The woman, if his husband died or she get divorced, then or not having son, the wife had right to control the husband property. Second thing, if any religious ritual, the presence of women is compulsory. The presence of woman by the side of her husband was compulsory during the performance of religious rituals. Means if husband or family doing the yajna, then with the husband, his wife presence is must. So my dear student, I hope you understand about Chandragupta II, Kumargupta, Mahendraditta, and Skandgupta and later Gupta rulers, and about the cultural achievement of the Gupta Empire and the Gupta society. Thank you. Have a nice day.